Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is well. I'm gonna go up to the top of these stairs right now to come talk to you guys. Yay, it's Friday. It's so funny. Even though I make my own schedule, I always still love it when it's a Friday. And I just feel like Fridays can be a fuck off day. And I can do whatever I want with Fridays. Try to see where I want to go stand. Maybe I'll come over here. Let's see. Hey, hey, good morning. Come say hello. Find a place to sit down. Come say hi, you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that is super, super imperative that I think is so, get my phone propped, that I think is so freaking important that so many of us, we don't even do. We don't even check into, we don't go into relationships asking ourselves these questions. We actually don't go into any relationships, not even relationships with men, with women, with anybody, really asking what it really is that we're open for and what it really is that we're not open for. In a sense, what are your deal breakers? I think that we all are just wanting to find love, and we're all trying to find what feels good, and we're all just trying to figure out really what feels right. But at the same time, we're not going into relationships actually asking, what am I open for? Is this what I want? Is this not what I want? What are my fucking deal breakers? We all just jump into, hiya goose. Hey, I was thinking about coming to Bali. I was actually thinking about that today, this morning. We just go into so many relationships and friendships and areas into our life, just kind of like flailing, is that a word? Flailing around and not really asking, what is it that I'm wanting? What is it that I'm not wanting? And what is it that I'm open for? I think that so many of us, and I know I'm very guilty of this, go into relationships kind of having an idea of what we want. We kind of have an idea of, personality traits that somebody wants, how somebody treats us is something that we want. But a lot of times these things get broken and people let us down, or they hurt us, or they just aren't the ideal person that we want to be with. And then we end up settling. We let people treat us a certain way, and we just kind of settle into what's actually happening. And it's like, okay, well, this person hurt me, or this person let me down, or this person did this to me, but I'm not gonna, it's okay. I'm not gonna make it a big deal out of it. And then what happens is, in the relationship, this person just starts to unfortunately accept that that's an okay normal in the relationship. And then that person will continue to treat you that way because you never said anything. You never stood your ground in a certain area in the relationship. And I'm talking about all areas of a relationship. You've absolutely got to know what your deal breakers are. Hi, Bob. You absolutely have got to know what you're open for and what you're not open for, because even though if you start dating somebody, or if you're in a relationship or whatever it may be, even if it's like not something big, if it's not like a big deal, if I'm trying to figure out how to put this, like if you think that it's not you think it's a big deal, but you don't want to say anything because you're afraid of walking on eggshells with the person, or you don't want like that conflict back and forth. Either way, the relationship's not going to work out in the long run. So you absolutely have got to go into relationships and dating situations with saying, hey, look, this doesn't work for me. I'm not open for this, or I'm totally all about this. In the last relationship I had when I first moved to California, I really started exploring this area after being single for quite some time. And I said, you know what, like, I don't even remember like what it was, but he said something or he did something, and he was like a super nice guy. And I know what he said or did wasn't intentional, but I was like, you know what, going into all future relationships, I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to speak how I feel. I'm going to speak my truth. And being in previous abusive, very traumatic relationships, I would just always shut the fuck up because unfortunately, in some of the relationships, like if I said too much, it would like end up in an unfortunate like fighting situation. And so I just really learned to avoid confrontation at all costs. But what I learn is when I avoid confrontation, it's just really opening up a whole can of worms for more problems later. So I decided that I was just going to say how I feel, say what was going on. And I don't even remember exactly right now what he said or he did, but I was like, hey, I don't like this situation. This doesn't make me feel good. And I'm just not open for this. You know, I didn't say it in like a bitchy way or a rude way. It's all about your energy. It's all about your vibe. It's all about how you're bringing something to the table. Like if you're saying, okay, I'm not fucking dealing with this, well then of course the other person is going to get like, whoa, okay, you're crazy. You know what I mean? And not want to deal with it anyways. But at the same time, if you're like, hey, like this just isn't working for me. Like I'm just not open for this situation. And you communicate from a, you know, this is what I stand for, this is who I am, this is what I'm open for, and this is what I'm not. Like majority of the time, if you're dating somebody, then the person is going to respect that and they're going to pay attention to that if they do these future things. If they do these things in the future. And if they don't, guess what? You don't want them in your life anyways. Like there is so many freaking people out there in the world that would love to be with you, that would love to date you. And there's absolutely no reason that you need to settle for the one person that you think is like the end all be all, because nobody is the end all be all. Like start going into your relationships and saying, look, this is, before you even go into a relationship, like before you even start dating somebody, like you have got to get really clear and clean on not bringing your past shit from you and from your last relationship into your next relationship, because it's only going to cause problems. Like you've got to get really clear on what you need to heal in your past relationships, what you need to heal in your internal game, and go into the next relationship with a fresh mind and a fresh perspective. Because I can guarantee you, I have been very guilty of this in the past, of going in so many different relationships and bringing, you know, carrying my baggage from past relationships and past hurts and past pains of what other men did to me. And it doesn't work. Like it's not fair to the other person that you're going into a relationship with to bring your shit. Like it is not fair. Like you've absolutely got to get clear on your shit, clear the shit out, and go into the next relationship being absolutely fucking assertive and knowing this is what I want, this is what I don't want, these are deal breakers. Like most people kind of haven't, okay, well, I don't want this person to cheat on me, I don't want this person to do that. Okay, well, what exactly does that mean? Like the more you get down to like exactly, okay, you don't want them to cheat on you. Okay, well, there's tons of different ways of cheating. Like some people are, you know, some women don't mind, like if, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever, some women don't mind if other men are, you know, flirting with other women on social media. Some women obviously don't want their man to sleep with somebody else. Like it totally is about getting so freaking clear on your boundaries. It is so important to get so freaking clear on what you stand for, what you're open for and what you're not. Because if not, every relationship that you continue to go into, you're going to get kind of a sort of, kind of the person that you want, but kind of not. But if they mess up, you don't say anything, then it just ends up creating problems. So the more clear that you can get on exactly what you're open for, what you're not open for, and you stand in that power, and you go, you know, day by day in the relationship, just, you know, obviously having an amazing time, and, you know, just exploring what is going on in you and what's going on with, you know, how you're feeling in the relationship, and you're constantly tuning in and saying, is this person still making me feel good? Because the worst thing that we can do in a relationship is to have resentment towards somebody in a relationship. Because when you have resentment with the person that you're dating or in a relationship, like, you're not only creating resentment like in that relationship, like you're creating that resentment energy and those vibes everywhere you go. So you might have, you know, resentment towards your ex or somebody that you're in a relationship right now. Well, everywhere you go, you have that energy inside you, and you're bringing that resentment energy inside you. And I guarantee it's affecting your business. I guarantee it's affecting your other relationships. I guarantee it's affecting areas of your life if you have children. Like, these things are like a real thing, and it's time to clear out your old shit, get really clear on what you want, so you can like call in these amazing men and women that you want in your life. You know what I mean? Like, like me right now, I'm hardcore, like working on like more areas. I've cleaned out so much of my shit, but come Christmas time, like, it is like a goal for me to be in like a serious relationship. Like, that is what I want come Christmas time. I want to be in like a fun relationship come Christmas time. Doesn't even have to be like, you know, something super serious, but I want to be dating somebody amazing come Christmas time. So I am making sure that I'm constantly tuning in, figuring out, okay, well, what, you know, who the person is, what all the qualities that I want them to have, and I'm just continuously walk over here. There's too many people over here. I'm just continuously like getting really clear on what it is that I'm wanting and what it is that I'm not wanting, and getting clear on, you know, like certain areas in my life. Like, I have healed so many different areas of my life from being in some past traumatic relationships, but there's still a lot of things that come up. There's a lot of things that came up in my last relationship that I thought that I completely healed, and I was like, oh my God, I'm still having this happen. Up here, I'm still having, you know, these feelings, and I'm still being triggered by this situation. And it's so easy to just push this stuff under the rug and be like, okay, I don't want to deal with this because it's uncomfortable. Healing our lives and growing through things that we've been through, it's not fucking easy. It's uncomfortable. But I'm telling you, if you don't start working on this stuff now, like, you're never going to be truly happy. And you're never truly going to be able to meet and call in the type of person that, you know, when you put your head down at night and you're like, God, I want this, and I want to be with this type of person, and you wake up and you watch these movies and all this shit, like, these things that people portray in the movies, like, they are real. You can absolutely have movie fucking love. Like, I know it, I've been there, I've been in it. Like, you can absolutely have these things, but it's about getting clear on who you are, what you want, releasing your old stuff, and being able to call in your new. Hi, Preston. Yes, clarity is so key, and we absolutely don't get clear on this thing. Trying to do a video. Everybody's like interrupting me right now. That homeless guy was like, can I have your coffee? I was like, here you go, you can take it. $6 coffee, but you can have it. Do the work. Yes, Chastity, we've got to do the work. Hi, Chad. Hi, Tavira. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to take a little escalator ride down. So with that being said, I do have something super exciting for you ladies. I have just had one slot open for my one-to-one mastermind, and I would love, love, love to work with one woman who is absolutely serious about moving her life forward. I work with women who are wild child women. I work with women who are fucking leaders, women who are known, who know that they want more in life, and who are ready to step up and take what is freaking hers. Women who are like, okay, let's do this. I'm not going to sit around in this area of my life anymore. Like, women who are, you know, aware that they're stuck in an area, but they can't figure out how to get out of the the rut and the stuckness. Like my absolute thing to work with my clients on is just like getting rid of shit that's no longer serving you, that has been like affecting your life, and to like call in all the amazing things. Like I love working with my clients to like get it all. Like I absolutely have got to work with, like, my dream soul clients are women who want it all. Like women who are like, I want the dream fucking relationship that I see in the movies. I want the business where I'm like, hell yes, I can just come and go as I please, make money on autopilot, and doing things that you love. Like I work with women who are like, okay, I want the money, I want to be able to go shopping, I want to be able to do this. Like all of these things, like waking up and being able to have like powerhouse confidence, like these are the women that I work with. These are the women that I call in on a daily basis. I have one slot open. You get 2 one-to-one calls with me. The one-to-one calls are about 60 to 90 minutes. You get unlimited Voxer support with me for the course of a month. I was doing a lot of client work, but right now I'm just doing my programs month to month right now. I'm just doing my stuff month to month right now. So you get 2 one-to-one calls with me over the course of a month. It's unlimited Voxer support, which is an app called, it's a walkie-talkie app called Voxer, and you're gonna have so many freaking shifts in a matter of like the 30 days. Most women like shift super quick in a matter of 1 call, and for 1 month it's $2,000. There is a payment plan, so I'm all about payment plans. Whatever you like need, I'm here for you. Let's discuss, and let's like start to call some amazing, my hair is crazy. Let's start to call some amazing things in for you before the holidays, get your business going, get these amazing men in your life, and let's do this thing, girl. Like I believe in you, and the time is now. I have 1 slot open right now before my next program launches next week. So the time is now. PM me to get in for the 1 spot, and I'm so excited. Just send me a message. Again, there are payment plans. I know $2,000 a month might be a lot of money for some people. I completely understand that. But I'm all about payment plans. Like whatever you need, any way that I can support you, like I'm here, because I know when we have areas in our life and we're like, what the fuck, like I can't move forward in this, but I want this, and I want all these different things, but I know I need to release shit, and you try to release it on your own and you just can't. And wanting to work with a mentor sometimes just 100% always doesn't fit into our budgets. I know I've been there in the past. But I can tell you, like, working with me will absolutely change your life. I 100% will toot my own horn right now. Like, I love my clients. My clients are rock stars. They do the work. They get massive results. And I'm here for you. So send me a message, and I will talk to you soon. Happy Friday. Making an amazing rest of your Friday. Bye.